Hey guys, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, just kindly subscribe if you're able to. So today we're going to be looking at the battery of an iPhone XR to be specific, and we're just gonna pretty look much into the detail of the battery and just trying to test it just for a day. So I'm gonna do a 24 hours straight test just for us to just better understand how the battery how strong the battery is, and how better you can understand your battery, and just the percentage of the battery you normally get to find that most people don't really have idea about the battery. Phone batteries are not strong, and they prefer buying Android phones just because of the battery, but it's not the case. It's best to understand how strong your battery is, and most people don't usually go for battery replacement, but I would recommend, like you saw in the first place, the phone was using it was showing 100% um of health. That's the maximum capacity of 100%. So I'm pretty much sure that the battery was has been changed before, because normally you get to find your phone is maybe, I would say, 79, which is normal. 85 is pretty good. It's just the same as 100% to me. Okay, if it's just 75 and above, then you're still safe. But what people should understand is changing the battery is something you can pretty much just do, and your phone is good. Like, you just have to give it to somebody you trust and somebody who really knows how to change the batteries, and your phone is good. Yeah, so let's look at some of the details, and just to better understand. So until it needs to be replaced. So this is just Apple even telling us how to maximize battery performance. So until it needs to be replaced, the way you use your device affects battery life and lifespan. But not but no matter how you use your device, these are ways to help. A battery's lifespan is related to its chemical age, which is more than just the passage of time. It includes different factors such as the number of charge cycles and how it was cared for. Like, a lot of people like just using a phone for, maybe I would say, just for minutes. So yeah, here we get, see, avoid charging or leaving your phone in hot environment, including direct sun exposure, for extended period of time. That's pretty common. I would say, in most cases you find that you even get to expose your phone when taking pictures, because a lot of people now take pictures during the sunsets, this and that, and too much sun. So that's one way. Then this one says that, okay, about the chemical, yeah, diminishes result in short amount of time before a device needs to be recharged. This can be referred to as the battery's maximum capacity, the measure of battery capacity relative to when it was new. In addition, a battery's ability to deliver maximum uh, instantaneous performance or peak power. So they're just trying to give you more details and explain more of what really happens. Once you understand all this, you get to appreciate. So in that way, you get to appreciate your battery lifespan, and you get to take care of your phone even more, because the battery is the reason why you're using the phone. Without the battery, you can't use the phone. So let's get into it. So if you remember, I told you that after charging it, it had to stay for some time at 82%. It's now 81. So I'll pretty do much of the testing by checking um other apps. Like I'll just try playing with the phone. Will go on different applications just to see how long how long the battery is going to last until it's time for me to charge it. Okay, let's go. Yeah. So let's try opening one of the applications in my phone. Okay, let's try eBay. Let's try checking what's going on eBay. Let's check some of the phones on eBay. Okay, we get to find there's still good phones on eBay with different prices. Just be careful with the price descriptions, and I would say you get to also check the pictures of the phone that you want to buy before you buy something on eBay. So the prices are still okay. I'm able to see iPhones going at so specifically for the iPhone XR, you get to see prices. I would say 120 is fair. $129. That's okay. $150. That's a fair price. That's a fair price because this phone still goes on one of the phones you can still use this year. I don't see anything wrong with using an iPhone XR this year. Yes, with a single camera, it's able to still take good pictures. So we'll even do the testing of the camera. I cannot end this video without checking the camera, definitely. So I was checking this wide XR. It really looks nice. 64 GB. So I would recommend for you to get an XR which has 128 GB. 128 gigs is better than using a 64 GB just for, if you really want to have full performance and experience with the XR, just go start with the one with 128 GB and you're good to go. You thank me later then. So buying one, so this one was like 154.95 US dollars, which is a fair price to me if you ask me. So yeah, we can try, let's try checking Instagram. Okay, let's just, okay, get to see a lot of people posting this and that. We get to scroll. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna test my battery all days just for me to see how strong it is, because it's showing me that it's 100%. So I really want to test the 100% that it's showing me. Like, yeah, let's see how real the 100% is, because you get to find the most phones that they'll still show you that the battery is 100%, it has been replaced, but the battery is still not strong. Most of the batteries that come with the phones are stronger than the ones they're going to replace, because you find that it's now hard for you to just like get to find a battery which is original or is definitely just compatible for the phone, and you get to have all the full time experience with the phone, not downgrading fast, and just a normal use. Those are the most important things. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty much checking the battery today. So you get to see that it's now on 80%, which is not bad. So the iPhone MAH is like 2,942. Then that's for the XR. Then the 11 has like, should be 3,910 milliampere per hour. So you get to know these things, and you get to understand that whichever phone you're using, there will be a slight difference. It's a slight difference. There's that difference in terms of the way you're using the phones. So you get to experience that. So what really matters is the phone having a good health battery, so that you get to experience and get to witness how cool and fun it's gonna be, because it doesn't really feel nice where you just charging your phone every time. Yeah, so that's me trying now TikTok. We can try TikTok, get to see some funny videos on TikTok. Because who would want to use a phone that only gets to make calls and maybe just text, not even doing other things, then your phone, the phone is dead right there. It needs a charge. So you wouldn't have any kind of fun of experience with the phone. So you definitely need a good battery. That's one thing that everybody gets to look at. That's what I expect for you to go for. Before you even get a phone, always make sure the battery is okay. Then you start rating the other things, because the battery is what you need for you to actually use the applications, for you to use the camera, for you to do some office works, for you to save your documents. Those are office works basically. So yeah. So let's get into some of the videos there, TikTok showing us. Okay, there we have the man of the hour, Mr. Beast, Drippy. My team said I should wear this fit to the Met Gala. Okay, pretty looked nice. Yeah, you go to see him with the YouTube stuff. Okay, that's nice. Pretty much cool design. Okay, everybody posting trading videos, sad contents, funny contents. This is TikTok for you. You get to see every kind of video that you least expect. So yeah. So okay, one thing you should understand is I want you to also just get to know that the way you use the phone is how your battery is going to be affected. So I want you to count with me: one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Is it 7? Is it 8? We're missing. Check the battery there. Changes from 78 to 77. Like, get to see how fast the battery is now changing, because you're now using your phone with your internet. Why could be Wi-Fi. So in that way, you get to see that the battery moves fast, and that's still normal. You know, what's not normal is the battery downgrading from 70 to 60 all of the sudden. Then there should be a very big question mark there. I wouldn't want to give a conclusion right now, because most importantly, again, there's a certain level or a certain percentage where your battery shouldn't be just dropping fast, especially when it gets to reach somewhere 50%. It shouldn't mean the lower is the lower the battery, then the lower the battery percentage, and the more the battery should be dropping. No, so you get to see that in most cases the batteries where when it reaches that 50%, then it now start cruising from 50, it's now 40. From 40, instead of being 45 or 40, 48, 47, it's now 30. From 30, it's now 35. And the next minute, it's 15, and you're trying to charge your phone, because the next thing you see is 10, or the phone going off. So at the level that the phone at the level at my phone is working with 100% replaced battery, it's not supposed to go off even at 2%. It should be able to reach 2%. So 2 percentage of battery in terms of use, it still counts. You can still use your phone even if it's just 2%. There are times where maybe yeah, you want to make a phone call and your battery is still 2%. If the battery is really good, you can even make a phone call. You can even text. You can even you're even able to respond to some of the messages and some of the texts that you didn't reply to. Most phones even get to reach to 1%, and you're able to do one or two things with the phone before it even switch off. That's how the battery is supposed to be. That's the full experience I want you guys to be having all the time. And that's something you should notice whenever you're buying a phone, or whenever you're swapping for a different phone, or whenever you're downgrading. You wouldn't downgrade, or whenever you're upgrading, you may downgrade if the battery is bad, so that's downgrading. So the battery is supposed to be good for you to have a good phone experience. Because you find most people that's normally don't even check the battery. They just get to buy the phone. They pay for the phone. Then later on they start complaining. Hey, you know, my battery is not working well. My battery has a problem. But did you really check the battery? Like, you just bought the phone. It's the phone that you were interested in, not the phone with a good battery. So yeah. Okay, as usual, let's do something different now. Let's test the camera of an XR is still good. I can still recommend somebody to get an XR this year. The camera is still on point. Let's talk of the pictures. The resolutions are still okay. The selfie, using 12 megapixel has still been one of the most upgraded megapixel ever. iPhones have been using 12 megapixel since who knows when, but the upgrade still gets to show. I'm able to see the difference every time they get to upgrade the phones with a different or the same megapixel. Like, it comes with different resolutions for you to just appreciate every phone that you get to use, every iPhone that you get to experience. So yeah, the pictures are okay. So yeah, that's pretty much fair for me. Let's look at YouTube. Let's look at some of the videos that these guys are putting on. We have Asher. This is my channel. You get to find my channel there. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm doing. Let's see. A lot of people are getting now the iPhone 16e. The iPhone 16e is out as well. And it also has just one single camera. So we'll give a review for the iPhone 16 as well. Just make sure you subscribe, and I'll come back again to give a different review of the iPhone 16e, and just to talk much about, yeah. So from the time we started checking the battery level, it was 77. So you get to notice from that time. So here it's 74%, which is normal. It's still okay. After taking the pictures, I even took some pictures, selfies and all that. So the battery from there, and here we're on YouTube, and it's 74%. This is still okay. I would get worried if the battery was now I would just say 50 or 60. That could be so fast now. I would say that's really fast. So it's still in 70%. So 74 is still okay. These dogs keep on disturbing me, bro. Dog. Okay, I was supposed to edit this part, but that's fake of me. Let me just leave it real like this. But yeah, so let the dogs back. So I'll show you the other side where I took the phone outside now, took some clips, and I'll show you the other percentage of the battery. Cool.
2 hours later.
Okay, so after using the battery for some hours, yeah, it was actually more than 2 hours, I would say. No, I'm playing. It was 2 hours, and yeah, it was 2 hours. Yeah, it was 2 hours and some minutes, I would say. Yeah. So the battery is now at 22%. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Finally, we're getting to see your true colors. Yeah. Okay, this is me on YouTube. I started downloading some movies, I downloaded some music, then I did other stuff with the phone just for the battery to downgrade fast, this and that. And this nigga doesn't give up, Yeah. So I can finally say for me, it's I'll let you judge, but so I've used the phone for more than, I would say, like more than 3 hours now, 3 hours plus. And if you're able to use the phone for more than 3 hours, then it's really enough. A lot of people don't even use the phone for those long hours. It's now downgrading fast. There it goes. It's now on 21, which is okay. When you get to see your battery downgrading by 1% or two, that should tell you that it's still a good battery. You know, from 22 to 21, that's okay because it means each percentage counts, like a percentage counts. This gets to tell you that your phone can still go up to 1% and it's still on, 2% and it's still on. You can pretty much do something with the phone like that, that sometimes where you just really need to use the phone, but since the battery is not okay, you can't access your phone, so the battery goes down. So that is what we are trying to avoid. You can miss out the call, you can be in trouble, you want to call your parents, you want to call your mom, you want to call your wife, you want to call your husband, you want to text. Maybe it could be your job, you want to talk to your boss, and you'll be disturbed. Maybe you're far away from your power supply, your power bank. All those are the circumstances or obstacles that you're gonna face. So this is me testing the front camera. So yeah, so I was taking a video, took a walk, roughing the dust, just exploring. Yeah. I'm the explorer, bro. I'm the explorer. So took the phone outside, just checking out what's going on. And yeah, it's pretty much dusty here. It's pretty much dusty, bro. So yeah. There's some there's a good road there, but I just decided to walk where it's really dusty and some dirt there. So yeah, I never wanted, because this road is pretty much busy, so I didn't want any disturbance from the cars, this and that. Yeah.
2 hours later.
Yeah, so this is pretty much what I did for you guys during the day. So don't forget to subscribe if you're able to. The phone is now on 15%. Finally, guys, we've done a lot. Me taking clips, me taking pictures for you, me us going on different applications, this and that. So yeah, if you need an iPhone XR, just check out the price. You can get one for yourself. And till next time, guys. Peace.